guys and gals, welcome back. It's the Ironman challenge. There he is.
How are you?
Can barely see him running through the grass here. That's our Dwarf Paladin. I have named him Ironman because I'm creative. This episode, as you can see, we are in Loch Madan. The reason we are in Loch Madan is because last episode, off the camera, we were on the other side of Azeroth. I went to Darnassus to post things on the AH, cleaned up the bags. Went back to Darkshire, Alberdine, and I was going to quest there, but then I remembered we're getting ready to hit level 20. What happens when we hit level 20 is we can put this axe on. I did train it up. So what I did is I took the boat to Menethil, flew to Ironforge, trained up the two-handed axe skill, grabbed one-handed axes as well. We'll hit level 20 today, and we can start leveling it up. We don't have to go that far. 95 points here. Well, it'll be 100. No, it won't. Yes, it will. It'll be 100 when we hit level 20 here. So what we're going to do is roll back here, and we're going to grab the second part of the Hunter's Challenge. We also might be able to work on the carved stone idols. Now, when we're leveling the weapon up, we're going to want to fight green mobs. Maybe gray mobs initially. At least, probably gray mobs until we can at least hit with the axe. But it'll do a lot more damage for us. Yeah, you can see there. A lot more top-end damage. A whole lot more. And it's the slowest, one of the slowest weapons in the game. 3.8 speed, I think, is the slowest you can get. I don't think there's 3.9 or 4 or anything like that. There is the effing Horde Patrol right over there to my left. And I have a spider on me. Let's mark. She pulled it. Oh my God, you need to run. She's got willow gloves of the whale there. Okay, she lives. Where's the Tauren is still chasing her. Where's the Tauren at? Is she gonna fight it? She must be fighting it because... Oh, I want to help. I want to help her. I want to heal her. If she's fighting this with her Voidwalker, she is. Oh, it's... Wow, I've never seen this before. It's doing battle with the NPCs here. That is so weird. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Fuck off, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Oh. So the reason he did that is because this is where he was when he got into combat. I thought he was going to run up here with his boys. Jesus Christ. That scared the shit out of me. Okay. Yeah, he just wrecked. He wrecked Mirren and Sean. All right, well, let's steer well clear of that. I thought the Warlock was fighting it. I was going to, like, try to, heal her and stuff. And risk my own life. That's what I do. Okay, anyway, let's get it together here. How you guys, gals doing? Hope you're well. We're going to do Daryl's quest first, and then we're going to come here. Because we probably will hit level 20 on Daryl's quest. And I wanted to be on this side of the... close to Ironforge anyway, because we're going to hit level 20. And what does that mean? That means Devotion Aura, rank 3, 275 armor. Exorcism, we do pretty big damage to demons. Or undead, and then we have Flash of Light, which is a heal, and we'll look at that heal. We'll go between Holy Light and Flash of Light, I think. Probably use Flash of Light for my lesser heal, and then Holy Light rank 3, I think is what we're using for the big heal. And we're close to Ironforge, so shouldn't be an issue to get there and train up. Yes, sir. don't know why it came this way. So the second part here is the, what are they, elder boars or mangy boars or something. They're going to be down here. It's the best place to get them. I think it's the only place to actually get them is this area right there. There's also a rare spider here called Shalinda or Chandra, something like that. She is up in this, near this cave here. She can actually be in that cave. I can't remember what level she is, but we can go check it out. See if she's up. Hello, Mr. Druid. All right, Daryl. I'll be taking literally the shirt off your back.
How are you?
Elder mountain boars. Yeah, I'll be taking your shirt and your sword.
See you around.
Maybe. Maybe we will. Depends if other people are doing this. I failed this quest before. I failed it many times. They just don't give you a lot of time. And if you've got other people out here, you're going to be out of luck. You can also get really unlucky with what respawns. It can be like all spiders and bears down here. I've never liked timed things. It's just too much pressure. I mean, some of them are ridiculous. Like the first part of the quest, the buzzard's a little bit ridiculous. You have plenty of time, but anything that's where you're pushing it, it's just too much. I just get too anxious. Just full of anxiety trying to beat the timer. Yeah, maybe we'll check and see if that rare spider's up there. Depends on how quick we can get this done. All black bears in here. There's one. A little bit too close to the black bear there. We'll take you first. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit to level the weapon up. But it's worth it. It's worth taking the time. I could also, we could also just go and slay rats in the tram. You guys actually told me about that. I never knew that was, never thought about doing it. But I'd seen players in there before killing the rats. I was like, what the hell are they doing? Are they trolling people trying to do the, the Piper quest? No, they're leveling up their weapon skill. It's a great place to do it. There's a couple places you can stand, like in the corners, and you just stand there, and they just keep coming. You almost never run out of the rats to hit. Okay, so we can easily get this done right here. Man up real quick.
Congratulations.
Turn this in. And maybe we level up here. If not, we'll just run out, kill a few things. We'll chuck the axe on and try to get leveled up. But you don't want to level up on a on a yellow mob, yeah. Because you will not be able to hit it. I don't know what, if it's like a sliding scale or something, but I think you generally will start hitting the mobs when you're like, I don't know, 25 or 30 points off the max. You'll start hitting it every once in a while, not for your full potential, but that's something they did away with, I guess, starting in Mists of Pandaria. It might have been Cataclysm. Probably was Cataclysm that they got rid of. You don't have to train a weapon skill up, or you don't have to train to be able to use a different weapon, and then you don't have to level the weapon up. You just use it. If your class can use it, you just use it. You just hit with it. I wish they had done something in between instead of completely nerfing it, but that Blizzard doesn't work that way. Blizzard's either one extreme or the other. I was watching Travisine. He was running a dungeon. I think it was Mordot or something. And there was a hunter in there giving the healer a bunch of shit because the healer wasn't DPSing.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
It gives you an idea what Mists of Pandaria is. Like, well, he wasn't DPSing because he's the fucking healer.
What can I do for you?
You know? I mean, I guess I can see what he's saying. Like, it's so easy. You should be DPSing too, right? I would have told him to go fuck himself, honestly.
Be careful.
Like, in a second, man. But he didn't do that. Anyway, the hunter was so fucking toxic, man, that the healer ended up just leaving the group. He was trying to kick the healer and all this shit. I don't deal with toxic people well at all, man. I would have given that dude a fucking earful. There's no need. Like, you're in looking for group in Mists of Pandaria. It's already so fucking easy. And this dude's upset because the healer isn't healing and DPSing. Oh, man. Like, what do you... Like, so that tells me this guy has... He's got details up, and he's, like, looking over there. Like, what, the fucking healer's not doing any damage. Kick him. The dungeon takes 5 minutes. You can literally do it with just the tank and the healer. It's like, what the hell's the matter with you, man? Let's get rid of that disease there. I'm going to level up here. Let's go see if the rare is up. If you don't know where it is, I'll show you where it is. Let's get rid of this buzzard first. I don't know. I just thought it was just insane. That's somebody I don't want to be around at all. So be careful if you're, lowish level. I've actually pulled this mob. I've been fighting this buzzard, and I have actually pulled this spider. So it tells me she's got some weird patrol, but she's usually in the cave here. I can never remember what level she is, so let's just get manned up here. It's not an elite. It's just a rare. She's not up. She's usually sitting right in here. But like I said, I've had her attack me, so she does have some weird patrol that she does. But yeah, she's not up right now. Anyway, let's get leveled up here. We're pretty damn close. Might level up off this bear. Nope, because that's gray. Let's try the buzzard. Big level 20, man. All right, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Nope. Just there it is. It's not whoop, there it is. All right, so we have no skill. So let's see how we do here. This is a gray mob. We can open this up and see my... Well, it's kind of hard to see on the screen there, but you'll see my axe skill coming up. There's really no sense of having anything up. In fact, it's actually better to not have this stuff up right now, because I'm not trying to kill the mob. I'm trying to prolong the fight so that I get... The more I'm in combat, the more swings I take. That's another point for me, so... It's better to get rid of your buffs and stuff. Do stone form for some extra armor. And again, this is, you know, I could do this off camera, and I may. I just wanted to hit one mob here. Do a big heal here. So we're trying to get to 100. Yeah. Little holy light. Starting to hit it. Just takes forever. And obviously the worst is, I mean, worst case scenario is you're level 60 and you get a new weapon and you have no skill, right? That's a shit ton of swinging. I mean, you're going to have to spend a couple of hours leveling up the weapon, which is just so stupid. And you can't do this on training dummies, right? I don't think that's a thing. I don't know why that was never a thing. Maybe it was at some point before they completely did away with the skill. But you think if you just went to a training dummy, that would be the best place to practice leveling your weapon, but they... Not here in Classic. There's another gray mob. Well, we may as well do this. Why not? What else are we going to do here? Get it leveled up. If I can start hitting consistently with it, we will go slay some trogs, man. Got elite ogres over there. Gonna go get that copper right there. Got the he's got timber. That's the rare from the lake. Hangs out at the lake in Dunmore. Or unless he just named it timber. It looks like the wolf. Looks like it. All right, we're starting to hit now. We're halfway there. Are we living on a prayer? No, because we're not Bon Jovi fans. I'm a Bon Jovi fan, eh? All right, well, live on a prayer then. You're halfway there. May as well, you know. Da 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 dee da. Oh, da 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 dee dee. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think paladins could use axes. Like, I don't know, because I said this before. I think of the axe as like not an evil weapon, but just something like an orc would use, right? Paladin, I mean, I just think of a mace or sword. I just do. Let's try this level 14 here. This could be bad. Now we're starting to hit with it now. 40%. Or 60% rather. Good math. Thank you. If you're UK, you say maths, right? It's like plural. I love the little differences, or sometimes the big differences between like Europe and like North America. Like you guys over there will say, I'm going to university or I'm going to hospital. We put a the in front of that. I think that's cool. I don't know why I think it's cool. It's just like these little subtle differences. We have the most screwed up. It doesn't make sense. The way Americans, how we use mostly, inches and feet, but we also use the metric system for some things. And the same thing with courts and leaders. It's just some things. Like some things are gallons and some things are, we'll say liters. It's so fucking weird, man. It doesn't make any sense. America's like a bratty teenager in the world. Fucking all angsty, do things different and judgmental. How we doing here? About 70. All right, so we're getting pretty close. We should be hitting almost every time now. But I want to make sure. I'd like to get this at least within 10 points. Once we get to 90, then I'll feel like we can go kill some trogs. Purify. I still don't want my blessing of might up, but I will put wisdom up. I don't want that up because I want to take as long as possible to get the mob down here. There can be a rare buzzard over here, hanging out in this area. But I've also seen it down... I've seen it along this ridge here, the buzzard, the rare one that I was just talking about there. Let me heal up here. Probably shouldn't be slaying these in case somebody wants to do the quest. I could slay anything else. We'll run back down this way. I could slay the bears and the boars. Makes it harder for somebody to get this quest done if they're trying to do it. Nice. It's our first crit there, I think. First big crit. Chunk of bomb meat. We'll obviously switch back to Blasting of Might and use our seals on the trogs. Couple of buzzards over here. There's some tin there. Oh, it's silver. Somebody told me once that you can only see silver at nighttime, but that's clearly not the case. Well, it's nighttime somewhere, Eric. That's true, but this is a mountain time server. And it's 3 p.m. here, which it's not dark. I didn't know Blizzard had mountain time servers. But they do. It's my time, man. Mountain man time. We're still missing a little bit, and I can't be missing these trogs. Cannot. I mean, even if we're maxed level on this, we can still miss. It's not what I'm saying. We need to get a little bit closer, I think. That's what I'm saying. Swapping me with his big bear paw, man. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hey, Mr. Buzzard. Some mountain buzzard. Some mountain buzzard on mountain time. Makes sense to me. What am I going to do about that? Purify. We're getting there. 83. Got to go train up, too. Got to get these abilities. I should actually get the abilities first. Really is what I should do. How are we doing here? Okay, we're 30 minutes in. I'll tell you what. I'm going to finish leveling up the weapon. I'm not much more. I'm going to get it into the 90s. I'm going to go train up, and we're going to come back here, and we're going to do some questing. But let me save some time. Be right back with you. Alrighty. We are back here. So I leveled up. We are level 92 of 100. Close enough to be able to hit with the axe here. I went to Ironforge. Cleared the bags. While in Ironforge, I went ahead and trained up our level 20 abilities, which were Devotion Aura rank 3. This now gives us 275 armor. I have Exorcism, which we're going to use on undead or demons. It's like an instant cast. It does. You can crit with it. It does pretty good. And also have Flash Heal or Flash of Light. So I'm using that as my low level heal. And then we have rank 3 Holy Light as the big heal. So let's roll up in here and start slaying some Troggeronis. See if we can get some idols. I went ahead and set the Hearthstone here in Loch Madon so we can just get the hell on out. Get statted. So we should be doing more damage now. Yeah, it feels a lot better. Got a Sunder armor on me there. Figure out what I'm going to bind, keybind Exorcism to. We don't need it keybound for right now because these are not undead. Undead or demons, yeah. Yeah, this axe already feels better. There's an idol. It's a show I never watched. Any of the singing shows I never got into. It's not my jam. I was living in California when, I think this was years ago now. I was living in California when Susan Boyle, I think is her name, when she was on that show. And all I remember, I didn't watch the show, but somebody at work was telling me about how amazing she was. So I went out and watched a clip of it. And I seemed to be the only person. It just hit me how when she came out on stage before she sang, everybody was laughing, like including the judges. They were just like making these faces and shit because of the way she looked. Because she wasn't, you know, super pretty and young and gorgeous and beautiful. So they just assumed that she had no talent and couldn't sing. That was my takeaway from that show. And then, of course, she sang and she has an amazing voice and everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe this ugly person has any talent. I don't know. It just disgusted me. And that was my first impression of that show. It's just how judgmental everybody seemed to be because of the way somebody looks. Yeah. Yeah, it's not my jam anyway. I mean, I never would have watched the show anyway, but that was the big takeaway from me. Just how shallow and judgmental most people are. Okay, I gotta, like, tighten up in here. I mean, we're hitting real hard now. I like that. But this is a dangerous, dangerous area, especially if there's more than one person in here. It seems like we're the only people in here right now. Yeah, oh my god, this axe is so good now. I know where the patrols are. So that does help. But still, we got to be careful. So there's a patrol right there. And this is also a patrolling mob as well. So we can take this guy. And get him down before this geomancer comes. He walks up to there and then he'll go back. Oh, he's got a pattern for a bag there. Okay, so we just killed the patrol that walks back and forth here, so we just have to watch out for this guy. And we're just going to keep going back and forth like this. I don't really want to go into the dig site here. It's not much different than going into a cave. It's a little bit safer, but still. Let's do a big heal. Get this mob out of the way. Okay, I thought he went a little bit further away than that. Okay, let me get manned up and we'll get him out of the way. I don't know why I always jump when I drop judgment, but I always seem to do it. Same thing if I'm on a warrior and I'm charging, I always jump in the air before I charge. I jump before I go through a portal, you know, in Ironforge into the tram or whatever. I think a lot of people might do that as well. Okay, that's another patrol right there coming down to Funky Town. Oh, okay, he just goes to there. Pretty lucky with these idols, but usually when I say that, we stop getting them. So he's going to go back up there. We're going to grab him. There's a rare mob right up here. Right there, Magosh, but he has two, like, level 18s around him, so do that at your own risk. Just touched my glasses. Now they're greasy as balls. Of course. Got a edged bastard sword of stamina, two-hander. 11.8 damage per second, plus 5 stam. That should sell. 50 extra health, not too bad. Let's grab this mob. I think this was the patrol. I don't know. This guy could have just popped up. It's very rare, in my experience, to get the quest done this You can get really unlucky in here. You can kill as many as we've killed and not even have one idle. So watch, I probably just jinxed it here. We'll probably have to kill 20 to get the last one.
Congratulations.
Wow, that is pretty rare, man. How many did we kill? We killed 11. Basically 11 and got what we needed there. It's about the best you can expect right there. As good as it gets, Jack Nicholson.
What's on your mind?
Yeah. All right, this sells for the most.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Alrighty.
What can I get for you today?
Ooh. Save the wool. Not sure where I got copper ore from. I guess they dropped it? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention there.
Watch your back.
Alrighty. That is that. Yeah. I think that's it. I don't want to do a dark threat looms. Pretty long quest chain, though. The reason I don't want to do this is because this first part over here, I think you've got to deal with a couple of ads. Oh, somebody's on the quest here. Let's give her Blessing of Might, or Blessing of Wisdom. And give the wolf Blessing of Might. There you go. All right, well, let's get home here, I guess. What did we get the axe skill up to? 94 of 100. It's actually the same level that the maces were, that the mace was when we got rid of it. So, very nice, man. Very nice indeed. Looks like I've made a couple of sales here. We got a priest. We give her that. We give her blessing. And as you can see, she does not give me fortitude because she knows better. We'll go check the mail. I posted some things. These are the things I posted in Darnassus from the end of last episode, I believe. Uh-huh. Where are we heading to next? Speak with Pilot Stone Gear. This quest just became available. We'll see what that is. I can't actually remember. Oh, Pilot Stone Gear, I'm pretty sure is an Ironforge. We'll grab it. Some easy XP. Leads to something else, I guess. But we'll probably come to Westfall and do this next episode. It's now green. And we could also maybe do some of this. Captain Grayson, the lighthouse keeper down there. Or the ghost of. As much as I hate dealing with Murlocs, we can do some of that. Made it to level 20. We got a ways to go. Looks like we have Hunter Paladin right there. Let's see what this is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pilot Stone Gear is in the Ironforge.
Met.
Oh, he's at Steel Grills Depot. The next one we can't do.
See you soon.
So I'll just decline that. The next one is the Incendicite is here in the wetlands in this cave here. You can get it through there, but you got to be a miner. I guess we could buy it, but whatever.
I have the finest wires in the land. Safe travels.
Guess I didn't have anything to sell there. We sold the stone splinter dagger for almost 20 silver. There's actually 2 of those up there, which is kind of cool. All right, we're going to wrap it on up. Thank you so much for hanging out for a little bit today. Appreciate it. You guys and gals take care. Iron Man and myself, we'll catch you in tomorrow's episode.
Till we meet again.
Peace.